Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live on Wednesday morning, December 7. Holy cow. So I promised I would try to make it all in one connection this time instead of three. Three connections, 4 videos. But I didn't promise I would be on time. So sorry. We skipped the problem time. So that's what's up today. All right, I'm gonna pull you up or refresh my screen here so I can see comments. Let me know when you get on, and then because I like chatting with you while we're live. It helps me. Hello, I see Marcia and Terry and Kathy. Good morning. So I like chatting with you. It helps me. Good morning, Dina. It helps me feel like I'm right there with you instead of on a computer. Hi, Nancy. And Dina shared already. Good job. Thank you so much. So I need a drink already, and my mouth is already dry. I don't know about you guys, but that's common for me, especially after like brushing my teeth totally dries my mouth out. Drives me crazy. Hi, Marlene. Thanks for sharing, Marcia. Oh, I'm so glad to have you all here. I love it. So I decided, now I got to count in my head. So I decided I'm going to have 4 giveaways today, because I made an extra card for the redo video, and somebody asked for more chocolate, or is there chocolate involved? And so I have 2 containers of chocolate to give away, but those are going to have to be pickups. So I know many of you don't mind driving for chocolate or walking across the street for chocolate, whichever the case may be. So I have 4 giveaways for you. 2 pop-up cards, and you can even come and pick up your pop-up card if you want to, but it will. Hi, Dot. You know what, Terry? Oh man, you missed a you missed a doozy of a week, but you know what? You won the chocolate, I think. If I might have to replay it because I saw the list of names. But I think you were my first winner last week, unless I'm getting my Post-it notes mixed up. So I might have to rewatch it. So you were a winner of some kind somewhere in there. So, I know work just sort of gets in the way, but it sounds good, Kathy. It was quite a week. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen today. We don't have wind. I'm sort of thinking that might have been what the problem was last week, but I don't know. I don't know what the deal was. So I'm just going to start right off with my randomizer. So for those of you who might be watching that are completely new to me or haven't heard me explain it, my randomizer is just a website that draws names randomly from a list that I put in there. So the way that you get on that list is by sharing my video or 3 of them, whatever it takes. Oh man, last week is going to haunt me for a while, I think. Anyway, you don't really have to share all 3 silly videos that were partials, but anyway, sharing a video, and then you also have to come back and tell me on this post that you shared it, because Facebook has rules, however your settings are, who can see what. I can't always see when you share it. So anyway, so I'm going to the randomizer, and I have 4 names to pick. I figured since you guys had to find me 3 times, we deserve extra giveaways today. Hi, Lenny. Dot, yay, you're my first winner. Okay, so I'm gonna go every other. So chocolate first, then card. So Dot, you're getting chocolate. I should write on here so I don't forget. Hey, and did you see you gotta come over? Come over sometime, Dot? Okay, I'm putting chocolate right down here so I don't have to rewatch my video. All right. Thank you for sharing, Marlene. Okay, I need to pick another name and start. So this one's for a pop-up card. Jamie Rose. She's been a big winner. Is she on today? I forgot. Okay, so that one's for a card. Okay, next one is chocolate. Pick another name and start. Marcia! You won chocolate. Marcia. Chocolate. All right. And then pick another name and start. So this is for a pop-up card. Debbie Green. Yay. Debbie is another demonstrator from Kalamazoo area. Actually, Vicksburg, which is where my where Todd's grandma used to live. So that's kind of funny that she's in that city because, like, most people when. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you. So you can come for chocolate. Text me when you. Well, it has to be after, like 12:30 because I'm busy till then with getting video edited and whatever. But you can come for chocolate today if you want. Good job, ladies. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. And thank you for, man, you guys were troopers last week. Thank you for keep coming to find me. I really appreciate that. I was thinking I'm not going to have anybody left by the time I'm done. Okay, so today I'm not doing Christmas, and I'm sorry I'm not doing chocolate either. Oh, but I will. Before I say that, so I shared, just a sec. I shared on my blog yesterday. Oh, and on Facebook, I think. I shared my extra. Had to stay to see how the card turned out. Thank you. I appreciate that. I shared on my blog yesterday and on Facebook that I made an extra mini milk carton. And so I just want to show you because it's different when you see it in somebody's hand. Look how cute that is. So it just fits one little Lindt chocolate ball. So we made these at my ornament exchange on Saturday. So yeah, I reworked it so we could have just one. Okay, so today is not about Christmas. Today is actually about a sneak preview of next month's Dazzling Card Club. So we just had it yesterday. I don't have anybody signed up for Friday anymore. We stuck them all in yesterday. And so with the timing, we're not going to use Christmas in January. And so I wanted to find something in the full catalog that I wanted to use. So I'm using a couple different things. First of all, one is the Sending Smiles stamp set and dies occasionally. And the other thing is, I didn't even pull out. Let me see if I can get to it. Just a second. This other thing is, and I'm hoping, excuse me, I'm planning for this to be part of the product that people receive when they sign up. Do you have last week's dimensional? Oh, absolutely not. Oh, you want to see the pop-up card? Is that what you're saying? Just see the card? Or do you mean the measurements, Dina? I'll have to walk over to my other computer to do that, but I can do that. But if you mean the measurements, I don't have it. You're going to have to look up on my blog because it is there. Yes, just see it. Okay. Well, remind me in a second because I'm going to finish my thought here because I always interrupt myself. So we're using, and part of the product that you get as part of the Dazzling Card Club is, oh, I need the name now. Just a second. So it's a Hostess pack of designer paper. It's called Design a Daydream. It's in the full catalog. And it's a big old stack. You get 48 sheets in this stack. There's one in the current mini catalog too that's all fun Christmassy stuff. And I'm just, there's honestly 12 different sheets, so 24 different designs. Is that right? Yeah. 12 different sheets, and you get 4 of each sheet, so it's amazing. So I'm just going to show you some of the designs to it. So this is going to be part of the product that people will get when they do the card club next week. I'm just going to put this on top. So we're going to be using that and Sending Smiles bundle. So I'm going to make 2 cards today that are in addition to the cards that we're going to be making at the card club. I may show you the ones that I made that you will be making at card club. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to go get the pop-up card just a second. Can you tell that I cleaned my stamping area? I had to. We were having, not only were we going to be stamping and passing our ornaments, but we were going to be having a potluck, and I needed place for food to be. So I had to clean my area. It's still like a mess over here because I have lots of Christmas cards waiting for me and lots of just cards waiting and whatever, but I needed to get it organized so we could even fit tables over here for food. The food was yummy too. Okay, so here is the final card. So it says, I like you a lot. It's like a little, except a lot. Yes, it is a good reason to clean. It was a fun reason to clean, but oh man, it takes so much time. I don't know why I don't clean up after myself as I go. Okay, and then this is the redo. Good excuse. I don't know about that. This is the redo that I did. Remember I said that I was considering doing Calypso Coral? So I did it on my redo video. So I kind of like it having a little bit more color. It doesn't really go with the trees idea, so I didn't stamp it. It's just added color, which coordinates because I used the Calypso Coral for his feet. Are they called feet? Yeah, we're calling them feet. Anyway, there was that. I'm not sure I'm going to have more potlucks just to keep clean over here. But oh man, it helps clear my mind. It's crazy. So anyway, I'm showing you 2 cards today that are in addition or different. Yes, goes with their feet. In addition to what I'm planning for Dazzling Card Club, it's always the first Tuesday of the month. So it'll be the day after the holiday because the official holiday is on Monday since the first is on a Sunday, right? I don't know what that face was for, Dina. Why mess with your mojo about cleaning up between? Oh man, it does mess with it though, because you can't even find stuff. It's ridiculous when you're working with just a tiny little area on your table. All right. So first Tuesday is January 3, and so it'll be 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 7 p.m. And then I also do that same Friday. I don't know that date. We're going to say 6, but I don't remember. According to Alexa, the penguins do have webbed feet. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Kathy. Official Alexa information. So, Dazzling Card Club with Sending Smiles. I'm giving you a sneak peek, so that's what we're doing. So I need to use my magic wand, on backward you, upside down you, put you down, and then drop you even more. Sorry, I have to loosen it to be able to drop you even more. And then it just drops. Okay. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I have this in bad positioning here. Okay. Sorry, little high maintenance today. Okay, so I'm using this. Oops. I have to hide these. I already did my die cutting, but I'm trying to show you on mistake. Okay, so I have this is mint macaron, and this is some of the designer paper. It's actually the same piece, but I want to show you how I figured out what I wanted to do. So I'm going to do it on these pieces that are coordinating. So I used 2 pieces that are coordinating that I wanted to work with. These are cut to 4x4. And what I'm going to do is with designer paper, you can cut to actually 3, possibly 4 pieces at the same time with your paper trimmer. You can't do that with cardstock, but 2 for sure can do it. So what I'm trying to do is just sort of an angled cut. So I make sure that that the designs that I want showing, like for this one, this was the same piece. I needed to make sure I had one facing this way and one facing this way because of how I want to do this. So this is just if it were 2 of the same side, like we're going to pretend, like if it was like this, you want to see both designs, okay? So we have this, and we're going to tip it in here. You don't kind of want it at about half, but then you want to tip it. So we just have a cute angle. So now, that's all I need my paper trimmer for. So just a second. So now I have 2 pieces that they can go like this. I couldn't have just flipped it over and had the lines. This designer paper is from, now I forgot the name already. It's a Hostess one. Just a second. It's called Design a Daydream. It's a great big 48 sheet pack in the full catalog that is only for hostesses. It's valued at $30, but you only have to spend 18 of your hostess dollars to get it. So anyway, so this is how you can get them to be coordinating. So you do 2 at a time, okay? I'm not using those colors. I'll make a card later with that. I'm using these. So these also are designs from the same pack. And so when you do this, you need to make sure that you're putting adhesive on the back of each of your colors. Don't put adhesive on the back of just one of the designs, because then there was no point in flipping it. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put one down here. So this white piece of cardstock is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So this is exactly the width of these designer papers. I have this little fuzzy thing here. Okay, so I have this. Now, before I put this on my card base, I want to wrap some linen thread around it. So I always hold it sort of like wherever approximately I want the tie to be, I hold it past that, and then I wrap. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. And then I want to tie a knot over here towards the left. Guess I cut that kind of long. With a knot in linen thread, it doesn't matter quite so much right over left, left over right sort of thing, because you're not looking for a pretty knot. You can't really tell with linen thread. Okay, so here is my piece, and now I'm going to put adhesive all along this back because I need it to help hold it down, because the linen thread's on it as opposed to just around the whole card this time. I don't know why, I just changed my mind how I do things this time. All right, so now this fits perfectly on here. And this is still too long. All right. Now, I'm gonna stamp. Where did it go? All right, I can't find my piece that I was gonna, oh, there it is. Have it with the wrong card. Supplies. Okay, so I do have cushion underneath my my grid paper here because I'm using photopolymer. Since you can see through it completely, there can't be any cushion. It's just the photopolymer stamp itself. So you need cushion on your workspace for it to stamp well. So ta-da! So I have sending, and then I already ran it through the machine with the die. Now this set of dies, I forgot to show you the dies, I think. So I want to show you this set of dies. It's kind of cool. So this is actually the die that I used. I used it with, I stamped it, and then it can cut the outline of it. But this one also says sending, as you probably can read upside down. So if you just want to cut this out of black cardstock with adhesive sheet, I would suggest, you can do that. Or if you want to put this on top of another layer of color, like you could cut this one out in mint macaron and cut this out in black, and you could put it together. So, so anyway, I love that you have these two options. There's a couple banners here. Is that what we want to call it? We're calling it banners, I guess. And then all the pieces of all the flowers that are in here, plus a little couple extra flowers there. Okay, so I already got my sending die cut, and I need my table so clean I can find my dimensionals. So I'm putting them, I want dimensionals on this word rather than just going straight down, partly because I'm straddling the linen thread that I put down, partly just because I liked the look of it. Also, I may not have done this, except sending doesn't quite fit in here. I go down into the next designer paper. It's a little bit too wide. This is an inch wide probably. And I just liked easy dimensions of 4x4 to cut my design from. So I want these all over the place on the back here so that it doesn't fall down. Now I have to get all the backings off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I get that one? Yep. Okay. So this is going to go right here. Sending. And then I already did my my greeting and used the banner with love and big hugs also. So I didn't have to do that part. I didn't want to do any die cutting today on video. I'm not sure how well you see it anyway when I do it. So this is Petal Pink, by the way, which is one of the colors that's in these designs. There's Petal Pink and Mint Macaron and Blackberry Bliss and Old Olive and Daffodil Delight and Pool Party. I think those are all the colors. Okay, so here's my card. And then we're going to add some butterflies. So these are also going to be part of our products, assuming that they're available when I need to order them. Oopsie. I didn't really want to use my take your pick tool. I wasn't sure how it would work, how well it would work with the butterflies, and plus you have a bigger surface to deal with. Okay, there we have it. There's our Sending Love and Big Hugs card. It probably is a good card to send. I don't send them out enough, and this would be a good one to do. Okay, next card. This one is totally my colors. Thank you for sharing, Penny. Okay, so I have crumb cake. I have this designer paper, which is a mix of, thank you ladies, a mix of Blackberry Bliss and then lightened Blackberry Bliss, which looks like fresh freesia to me, so we're going with that sort of thing. So this is going to be, I'm just going to put this right on my card base so that I don't lose it. Though I'm less likely to lose it today since I have, oh, good thing I checked. It was backwards. So we're going to put this here. And then we're going to do some stamping on here. So there's a couple different stems you have a choice of with this stamp set. I'll show you again really quickly, sorry. So we have this longer one and the short one, and then there's sort of leaves or vegetation or this is all the same paper pack, Stephanie. It's still the Hostess one, the Design a Daydream. Did I remember that right? I know I love purples, love it so much. So it's all part of the pack. There's like, because there's 12 different sheets with 2 different designs, there's 24 different designs on all these papers. It's amazing. All right, so I'm using Old Olive with this smaller stem and sort of aiming it over here. And then I'm using crushed curry with, this is, I don't always use this version of a flower. This is the half flower where it's actually, you're seeing the side view of it. so we got that. And then we need the top of the flower, or the, what do we want to call this? It's not the head of the flower. What is the center of the center, we'll call it. We're just calling it the center of the flower. What's the name for the center of the flower? Is there a specific name? Okay. So, I need this back. Did you notice this didn't start going for me twice today? And you just run it on here and then it starts going for you. Oh, godsend is this silicone mat. Okay, so we're putting this on here. All right. Now I have another sending that I have die cut out. And I'm just running adhesive across the back of this. No, I'm not using the liquid carry. I don't wanna. Though I need to a little bit in a minute. But I didn't want to for this. I want a little bit here and here. So I can do that with the silicone mat. Seeds are there. Crown. Crown? Maybe. Yeah, right. That's where the seeds are. Okay, so I'm putting sending down here. Checking my design of my other one. Make sure that this is the way I want it. Okay. Then, I already stamped this sending smiles across the miles. That's a cute way of saying hello. I already stamped this, and I already cut between the words, because I'm going to make little, I don't know what you call this type of greeting or presentation of the greeting when you have pieced. I'm piecing the greeting rather than having it be, it was too long to fit on here and I didn't really want another banner across it, so I decided that I'm going to piece it. So I'm using my liquid on this one because it will be easiest probably for this small of pieces. But I know I'm going to get liquid glue all over my hands. But it's worth it for the card. Oops. Keeping it in the right order is a problem. Typeset? I have no idea. You got me on that one. Okay, so I have smiles. Across. The miles. Isn't that fun? I love it. Okay, so now of course I have to add my embellishments. So we're going to use a big one up here again. Fill up this space up here. And I just sort of felt like it needed it more on the rest of the card, but I don't know. I only did 2 on my original. All right, we're going to put another big one over. I'm going to put it here. I feel like it needs to be on more on this card, but I'm not sure people will even notice it, so I'm not going to bother. It's all going to go on the white here. There we go. Sending smiles across the miles. And totally my colors. Love it. So this is the designer paper that's part of the pack that you will get some of with our Dazzling Card Club. And this is Fresh Freesia that just coordinates really well with Blackberry Bliss. Okay, so I'm done stamping and I'm going to put you up. So I need to backwards you Or no, I'm putting you backwards. I'm going to upside down you. Lift you. And then I need to lift more of you. Sorry. So scientific. All right, hopefully that's tight enough. Okay, so here is my card. All right, so you want to see one of the actual cards you're going to make at Dazzling Card Club? So this is just a sneak peek at this bundle, which I know you guys have probably seen. Many of you probably already have it. So it would be a good card club to come to. Because, card club it's $35 in person. You have several different times that you can choose. It's $45 if you want to do it at home and want me to ship it to you. You can still do the $35 if you come pick up your packet. What was the other thing? Okay, I'll show it in a second, Dina. And so you make 2 each of 4 designs. So I actually have 4 designs that I made besides these 2 that I just did. So, all right. Oops. All right, so I want to show you one with different designer paper. So here is one that we're making. So this is all the same pack of designer paper. So I like the bicycles. It's kind of fun. So that's one of them. And I'll show you one more. Where's another one that you haven't seen? Okay, here's one. Same designer paper. Used embossing folder. So these are 2 of the cards that we're going to be making next month. And I still have to show you all the cards that we made for Dazzling Club yesterday. For those of us who can't be with all y'all. So eventually you'll see the rest of them. Either if you come here, you can see them. I will share them after Card Club. But you can come make them with me too. All right, what is going on right now? I'm just trying to think. Well, if you're a demonstrator, we're in the middle of a product pre-order. New catalogs. I have them. I will be handing them to you if you come to my house. I'll be mailing them to you if you're like a customer, you're on my list, you know, that sort of thing. No, I'm not even gonna go there. Anyway, so I will be mailing them. So, last chance list, yes. Okay, so the mini catalog that's currently going on, I still always call it the holiday one. It's the August to December mini catalog. There's a retiring list for that catalog, and some things are marked down. Some things, well, everything on the list now is while supplies last. So there are definitely things that are not available anymore. Some of them being part of the Lights Aglow suite, the pretty designer paper that I used for this. I used up a bunch of my pieces. That glimmer paper that was in there. Anyway, there's a few things that are already gone. So even though the catalog goes through January 4, anything in there that's retiring is while supplies last. So keep that in mind. So the stamp set that we used yesterday, which was the Leaves of Holly stamp set, and that designer paper, Boughs of Holly, last chance. You have till January 4, through January 4, or until it is gone. Yeah, so that's all I can think of. So the only deadline that I have coming up, well, I have a class at the end of the month for It's my all occasions class. You get to make 2 each of 3 designs. And I can, no, I can't show you those. They're over there. We're making 6 cards, and that class is $15 or free with a $25 order. So, and that is like the day, it's always the last Tuesday of the month. So it's going to be like 2 days after Christmas. So if you need to get out of the house, you can come to that. And that will also probably be when my deadline is for my next card club, for the one that I just showed you, all the stamp set. So, okay, I think that's it. I think that's all I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. We made it through one connection. Yay! I'm assuming I will be seeing some of you in not too long, coming to pick up your chocolate. Otherwise, just let me know when you want to come. So, and I'll be getting cards in the mail sometime soon, hopefully. Okay, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you again next Wednesday. So, have a good day and a good week. Bye. It won't go off. There we go. Nothing like unnecessary close-up. Bye.